Unforgivable Blackness, Diggy Simmons. Let me find out you're profound.
Right?
Okay? I mean, because that was well thought out, you know, and very meaningful. That was excellent.
And speaking of this song, you know, I know you're up with the Trayvon Martin case. You just turned 17. I just wonder, you know, what you feel about that.
I honestly, I think it's crazy. I mean, this isn't like the first time, you know, we've had situations like this where, you know, people just because they thought somebody was doing something or they looked a certain way just because of, you know, race, like, you know, that they could take somebody's life.
Right.
So I really think it's mind-boggling, you know, to still think that, you know, we're going through this, but we really are.
Yeah, and you know, you always have people say, "Oh, it's gotten better." It has gotten better in some cases, but you know, you still have people out there that are crazy. You know, and you know, you're 17. You just turned 17. You know, Trayvon was 17 years old, and you know, I imagine this is something that you know, you're like, God, that could have been me.
And I actually say that in the song I have, "What's Going On." It's kind of like that. But I say, I'm young and I'm black. Do I frighten you?
Wow.
So,
You're so mature.
Thank
Like maybe is that from being maybe around people like your father and your uncle and people that have been in the business and been through some stuff.
I don't know. I mean, I've always had like different interests, like growing up and being younger, even too. So I don't know. It could come from that as well.
Because watching you on Run's House, you always seem like I'm back in the
Laid
cut,
back.
just watching everything.
Yeah.
You know, it was never like highlighted your personality, so it was kind of surprising that you know, boom, you know, here's Diggy, man, and he's like, you know, he's going hard.
Like
you know,
where'd he come from? What?
You know, you just kind of blended in the background because you know, obviously your brothers all had like these dynamic, like outgoing kind of personalities, but it just kind of is that the dynamic in your family that you're like the cool and reserved one, or that's just for TV?
It really was like that. I was always, you know, like laid back, you know, stuff like that. So that was everybody's personality.
Yeah, because you came out, I didn't think it was gonna be you. You just came out like, bam! All right.
Step up.
Yeah, and what is your name?
My name is Delonda.
All right, Delonda, you got a question for Diggy.
Would you ever date a fan?
Cut right to
If
it.
it was, you know, if it was coming from a genuine place, you know what I'm saying, and you know they you know wanted to be with me for all the right reasons, then definitely.
How old are you? Like 45?
Right. 27.
It's like, you know, you got people tweeting you all the time, and you know, you gotta be careful because you know what will happen. You gotta find out, and you being a celebrity, unfortunately, that's what you are. And I know that you seem so humble. You don't want to be known as that, but it's so hard to find out if somebody is really truly real and want to get to know you. And it's going to be difficult for you to find that person.
Yeah, I mean, you know, but it always depends on, you know, where you look. You know, I'm definitely sure that there's somebody for sure.
Right. And let me ask you, when you take music away, what makes Diggy happy?
What makes me happy? I like to make other people happy. I like to give, man. I like to, you know, put smiles on people's faces and all that. And what else do I like? I like to
play basketball.
I like to have fun. You know, I like to have a good time. I like to be with my family. I like to do a lot of different things.
Cool. All right. To very positive.
Thank you.
You know, do you make your own music at all? I mean, have you?
As far as producing? Yeah. Nah, that's not something.
Do you want to?
I've
That's
gotten
just too
into.
tedious for you.
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. I have a great producer who did the majority of the production on the album. He did Special Occasion featuring Tank. He did Two Up. He did a lot of great things. So that's somebody who I definitely want to work with on the production side, like, you know, like for the rest of my career.
You know what I noticed about you? A lot of times we have celebrities and, you know, and they are attached to their cell phones. I haven't seen you pull out a cell phone in like the last 2 hours. Are you not like...
I mean,
you're just so in the moment. I appreciate it. I appreciate that you're,
like,
you know.
I don't get caught up, you know, like
That's nice.
It's in my pocket, but I don't, you know, really pay attention.
He's
to
focused on this.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying you're so in the moment. I can appreciate
Now
that.
that was a great observation because normally they would be sitting here tweeting and you know
Right.
reading.
And most of those guys are high.
Boy, that's true too.